Oh, VNO? Yeah, we live.
We
We're
live
good.
right
Yeah,
now?
we live right now. And I don't even care, man. Hey, I got to do this real quick. Shout out to my homegirl, Benika Henderson of Heritage Real Estate. We are in her studio right now, man. If y'all have any real estate needs, go and holler at my girl, Benika Henderson. You selling a house, you buying a house, whatever you're doing, go and holler at her. Also, man, shout out to my guys over at Shop Talk 7 Podcast, man. You can catch me on there probably tomorrow night. You can catch me on there. They broadcast 5 days a week. My man Shot Blizzy, My Radio Chicago. Y'all go download the app. We are back. Hopefully this lasts, man. We're gonna do a quick little thing with Sonic Healing here, and we are back, man. That's all our advertisements for tonight. Yo, man, what's up? Hopefully, if it go out next time, man, forget it. We recording it.
We got it.
Let me step through. How y'all feeling, man?
Amazing.
Everybody good, man? I'm happy to be here, man. So what's up? Jahari and the Hippies turned to Sonic Healing? Hey, man, I'm going to tell you what, bro. Sonic Healing, everything's in the name. Bro, when I go and check y'all out, y'all go live whenever, right? Like sometimes Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. And I try to catch as many as I can. As everybody knows on my show, man, I've been going through a lot in life. A lot. I still won't complain, but the Sonic Healing, man, it was part of my healing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I would go to those, man, I would be able to just lay back. Most of the time I went by myself and I was able to lay back and just listen. What's in Sonic Healing?
It's therapy first and foremost. It's love. It's coming together with people who are of like minds.
Mm-hmm.
What I find is that people who experience a Sonic Healing session, they come in there seeking one thing and they don't leave the same when they leave.
Yeah.
And it's our therapy too, like just as much as it's about the people who we doing the show and the experience with, like we get that as well, because you ain't the only one that was like going through stuff.
Yeah, right.
Like in the midst of coming to the Sonic Healing, like life be life for everyone.
Yeah.
And it provided that outlet for all of us to be able to give to other people.
Yeah. Hey, man, I got to say, man, like as far as the smooth vibes, the band, man, y'all are dope, man. Y'all are dope. I don't know how I didn't know that you ain't play the trumpet. Because I sat there, bro. You damn near had me in tears, man. Like just the smooth sounds, man. You could tell that you putting your all into it. You know what I'm saying? I love bass. I love bass, man. I always try. I can hardly ever hear it. It's like one of those things that you love, but you don't really quite get it. Yeah, you got to feel it. You got to feel it. I be trying to find the bass in it. But man, this band is dope, man. This band is dope. Why the change?
Well, first of all, we needed something that was more reflective of us. Jahari and the Hippies was an era where I was really just kind of doing my own thing and had people coming on this journey with me. But Sonic Healing is a collective situation. You have artists that are artists in their own right, a part of other situations, coming together in this situation. So it just made sense for the name to reflect that.
Where is everybody coming from? Is everybody everybody doing their own thing before, or how did everybody mesh together?
So this one in the back, Aaron, he's been with me for the longest when I started my live music journey.
Okay.
Hassan, who is not with us right now, the keyboard player, when I met him, I got connected with Arius and Drew, who are in a band called the Cosmic Jaywalkers. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And then Dakota came as we transitioned another bass player out. He was actually at the other studio that we do the Sonic Healings and we rehearse at as well.
Okay.
And I heard them playing and I'm like, can you play this song? And he played it at he came to rehearsal before we just put him out there.
And y'all kicked my man out though. Sorry, bro.
Shout out to him though. No. Shout out to him.
Yeah, no, I'm no smoke, man. No smoke, man. But you doing your thing, man. You do your thing, yeah. You are a community activist. We talked about this on the last show. Have you? Me and you have talked a lot about the things that you are doing in the community. Can you let everybody else know, like things that you have done and will do and are doing in the community?
I am first and foremost. I'm Marion Stamps' grandson. For the people who did not watch the other podcast, my grandmother was a very prolific civil rights activist in the Cabrini Green area, all across really Chicago, from the 70s on until she died in the 90s. So I've always been around like the empowerment of our people and being a servant to your people. And that has translated into my adult life as a chairman of my own organization, SHARP, which is the Southside Health Advocacy Resource Partnership.
Say that again?
The Southside Health Advocacy Resource Partnership.
Okay.
And what we do is we not only act as a connection organization with organizations on the South Side that serve diverse and marginalized populations, we also have innovative programming that we constructed, i.e. a very strong focus on mental health, which is how the Sonic Healing Sessions came to be, because it's actually a mental health intervention and initiative.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So,
So that's how sonic healing and community activism.
yes.
That's how it meshes.
Yeah.
What gigs y'all got coming up, man? Or where are y'all playing at these days? Where are you?
So these guys have a gig this upcoming Thursday. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? See, I got it right over here. They got a gig at Pork Chop on Thursday, the Cosmic Jaywalkers. Those tickets are on Eventbrite, $15. Please support my brothers because they are absolutely amazing. Friday, we are at Overflow Coffee as a part of the Music to My Soul series.
Okay.
I'm actually co-producing that event, and Sonic Healing is headlining it. And then starting in November, we'll be at Black Barrel Live, which is in Old Town on North Avenue in Cleveland every Saturday.
Bro, I just, on a personal level, man, I just want to say you have been, bro, you've been air to me at times. It's been days, man, because I get personal on this show. You know what I'm saying? I talk about my feelings. I don't care, man. I work a tough job. I'm a grown man. I get soft. But, bro, I really got to thank you, man, because, y'all, he is not somebody that calls himself a community activist and he does not care. He's not just doing it to do it or to be seen. Like, bro, I told you, we was just talking in the car. I feel your heart. You know what I'm saying? I feel your heartbeat, bro. You care about people. And I really appreciate you. You have a church background. How do you mesh that with your, I don't want to say church background. I hate to say church background,
but
man.
I
It's
did
more
go
like
to
a
church
spiritual background. That's still with you today.
Absolutely.
How do you mesh that with Sonic Healing?
Well, I think that healing first takes place from inside. It's from the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So depending on what you subscribe to, you're going to have some type of connection to it. And I think that music in itself is the one thing that kind of draws us all together, no matter what your personal beliefs are. You can always find a common ground inside of music. So like with that, we're able to use our talents and our gifts to be able to give something enriching to people on the inside first. Because if your mind and your heart, if your head and your heart is right, then everything else will kind of like go.
Man, no doubt. What guides you? What wakes you up in the morning? What makes you go?
Wow. That's a good question, y'all. Just like one thing.
You got to wake up on some good type of energy. Well, look, here's the thing, man. Nobody wakes up on good energy. You have to make a conscious choice to not be on BS for that day. You know what I mean? But after you've made that conscious choice, what
drives me?
What drives you?
Honestly, I'm not just saying this because they are here, but this band and this brand and this business.
Yeah.
As you stated earlier, it's not only something that is done like career-wise or monetary-wise, but this is also where I find my peace and my healing. Mm-hmm. This is also where I have my connection with community and able to express myself and offer services and outlets through what it is that we're doing here. It encompasses a lot of my being for different reasons. So like if I had to say one thing, it would really be just the music and the band and all the things that are connected to it.
Okay. So that's what drives. So you wake up, because when you encourage me, bro, where does that come from? Like you,
that's a gift from God.
you just okay.
That's just something that I was just innately born with. And also, like my grandmother was a community servant, so I've always had that speak life into your people when you're around them, being of an encouragement. Like you might be the only light that people see or people encounter. So making sure that my interactions with people are very, very intentional.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that since I was a child. I don't think that it's something that's always been with me. So it's like habit at this point.
Yeah. Who encourages you?
These people.
All of them?
All of them.
And how do you what do they do to encourage you? I guess I should say.
They hold me accountable.
Yeah.
They like ride these waves with me of like extreme emotion and understanding we are all having a human experience, operating in some type of brokenness and not holding me captive to those broken moments.
Yeah.
But really kind of holding on to the thing that makes us special when we come together, while holding me accountable to my shit as well.
Yeah.
Giving that reassurance and that positive reassurance all the time.
So I know at the end of every show, I don't think I've been to a show that you haven't gotten emotional. The Sonic Healing shows. You always talk about your brother.
Yeah.
I don't think we talked about your brother on the last show that we did. I don't believe we did.
We didn't go deep into it.
Do you feel like talking about it?
We can, absolutely.
Yeah. So I believe you mentioned during the shows that this Sonic Healing is healing for you too. So what and you always relate it back to your brother, but I'm not sure about the whole story. So go ahead.
So May 20th of 2022, my brother, right after me on my father's side, was found dead in an alley, gunshot wound to the head in Peoria. After a year prior to that, being shot in the back of the head, losing his eye and making it and surviving. But the behavior didn't change. And when that happened, I had like a really big show coming up at the Wild Hare.
Okay.
3 days after they found him, and when I was performing, I like broke, like I was talking about when I broke down, started crying on stage.
Yeah.
And like through that was my first time of actually like releasing and crying about it and really processing the emotions. And since like from there, I continued to talk about it because I had to be the one, I had to be the strong one for the 3 other brothers behind me, you know, for his mom, for my dad. And like, this is therapy. It's an individual in the room who is not on camera right now, but he was actually like the keyboard player through that period. Aaron was here also. And that was really like the catalyst of Sonic Healing, because I had no other way to like process that my little brother was like gone and like never gonna see him. 13 kids without a father, my mother without a son. So
13 kids.
13. You know they.
Wow, and I mean, I'm just saying, man, it's that hits me hard, bro. That's sad. You know what I mean? Even if he was around to take care of him, or even if he wasn't around, at least you know that he's alive. So I can understand that. I'm gonna direct this to everybody else. I think we can hear it. Does anybody else? Do you guys find healing from what you do? Because I swear to God, man, like when y'all playing, man, I sit in the back and somebody else is feeling what I'm feeling. I know he feeling what I'm feeling, but I also feel a release. Do you think that you guys are playing out your pain?
Well, me, I typically try to aim to do that. Like most of the time I play, it's like aim to be a release of like the day, the week, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like, and on Sundays they get it like the worst because I'm laying into my kid.
Yeah.
You know, but
you play at church? Is that what it is? Okay.
I'm actually the minister of music at my church.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that I like to make sure I leave it kind of all there because I don't really like. I used to play football, I used to play basketball and stuff like that all the time, but I don't necessarily get that same outlet the way I used to. Like I don't get to hit people.
Yeah, right.
I don't get to block people and put my hands on you like I used to. Like to do.
Right.
So, this is my way of getting a lot of the stuff that I can't get out through words.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else? You guys? Are you playing out your pain?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a healthier outlet than most, I suppose. So it's definitely, music. The way I play my music is informed by emotion. So, it's not always pain, but sometimes.
Sometimes it's any emotion. It could be.
Sometimes it's happiness or jubilation, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Sometimes it's abject sadness and despair.
Yeah.
You tell me if you can tell the difference.
Right.
If you tell them.
Yeah.
In the performance,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you when which is happening.
Right.
It happens. It switches often enough.
Right. I don't know, man. It's funny because I'm asking about pain. I'm just happen to be at this effed up place in life where I feel pain. So I just like, man, they playing out their pain. It ain't gotta be pain. Like you said, it could be some other type of emotion. What about you?
No, I mean, these guys pretty much said it all.
Yeah.
No, music's therapeutic, and just going through life, life be life, and then, like you said, playing the music, expresses all your emotions. You can get all your happiness, your sadness, your pain. You let it all out. You just lay it out there for everybody to listen to, pick up what they get from it.
No doubt. What's the goal?
Oh my God! So we just had this conversation. Wait, what's our collective?
Yeah, like what's the you can play. Is your goal just to get together and practice?
So we actually shout out to, I think it was Aaron that asked to put this question on the table a couple of rehearsals ago, and what the general consensus was that first and foremost to create an atmosphere that what we're doing feels good.
Yeah.
Because again, we have life and at the same time. So when we coming together, we want to be very intentional of creating an atmosphere that feels good to each other first and foremost, and then just like create a dope experience for the people who are able to hear it.
Yeah.
And it was, let's see where it goes. But like, the Libra in me, like I've already seen, like the United Center, at least arenas, and not just saying that we only gonna play at the United Center. I see Wembley Stadium, I see international stuff going on, but I also see beautiful music and divine connection continuously happening.
Yeah. That's a great. I mean, I was talking to my guy the other day about success, and basically I said, what do you define success as? And he said, when I set a goal and I meet it, I call that success. So as my goal might be down here, you know what I mean? I might just want to be happy that day. If I got that, then I was successful. So if you can make a Ron feel content when he walk out the door and have a couple chicken wings and I'm good, then you good. That's your goal. But also you have lofty goals where I see it, man. Yeah, y'all can. You want to go to United Center? Y'all can do that, man. To me, man, sonic healing is a feeling, bro. It's bigger than music. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like to me. Maybe it's because I'm just in this time in life. I don't know, man. I thank God for y'all, man. I'm not gonna take up too much more of your time, bro. This was a quick one. I know that I kind of invaded on the practice, man. If you don't mind, like, if you don't mind, if y'all want to play one, maybe one, if y'all feel like it, and I'll step aside. Yeah. Oh my bad. Oh shit. Whatever y'all want, man. What was whatever y'all want. Yeah. Oh, Ron. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he said Ron. No, I wasn't talking to you.
Do we necessarily have to do something that we're doing right now? No. Do you still do me right?
Love and what can you feel up and I can't get over it, it's so good. I take a sip of it, I take a sip of it, chronic, and got me stuck. I really was amazing, and how I keep racing, how under the floor, especially to the days in, fucked up the parents, don't make up for relation. Hypnotic, I mean, people is a favorite. But it's getting back when I've been looking for paper. How all the grind, satisfied, straight, you got thinking, we know the humble all we need to. It's not a good with nature. It's not a good with nature. It's not a good with nature. A little better than some here on the Sunday afternoon. Better than the chick that said yes too soon. Until you have a daughter, that's what they call karma. And you pray to God she don't go rest too soon. Projects pull up, their size is roll up. Niggas have to work off, that's why they roll up. Girls, you think shorties like mine just to roll up. If they first time, then I already show up. Yeah, shit, but he had that time. Looking at me, have that shine. Put two and two together, and I think a bad brother go. Be a whole family on your wheels is like. And the whole piece of cool. The first and a pretty girl through school. That's why I want like I was in a way through pussy. I ain't a thing, but I wrote a whole damn day. You want something better, you can drop it. Roll up and roll. I can roll up and I take it over and hold it so much. I take the shit to the cat, I'm running for her. I take the shit to the chronic, I got me stuck. You what's amazing, that's how I keep blazing. Cow under the floor, walking to the daisy. Pump up the past, pump up the floor, that shit. I didn't fucking need, I didn't need to chase it. I'm so fucking necessary. Let's see that green, I'm fucking so how often what I just status got straight from you know, thinking you go from all the things. Started because we wait time. Started because we wait time. Started because we wait time. Get down. Hey, I heard the beat and I ain't know what to write. First line should be about the most of the ice. Gold flows, backflights, gold flows to be nice. Talk about another man fight. At the studio, so ask my man to the right. What this verse sounds like? Should I freestyle it right? He said, John, the fans want to steal, back still. Put out the man and his cell, the guy is what I feel. But like the whole this is the first time. And now I'm 3 acres and we thinking it's time to build the word to go shut down. Cause rapping me is the pride of the executive 9 to 5. And no one is when you scared of the light. And I know it's too much that you find it got. So I'm probably keys on the king that belt. I said to Jackson on the balcony, the king got killed. You better do the job of holding up the black type of holding up here. I hit it was so good. I hit the shit to the head, I want to I take the heat to the fire. The rhythm was the ladies in the party. You said, now under the door. Come on, y'all, major. Come on, y'all, major. Come on, y'all, major. Bring it down, real song, real song, real song. Before today, never make the if we can make it better, I told the people better do their job and roll up and I said you roll up and I can't control it, can't hold it, it's so good. I take a sip and it got the water. I take a hit of the coffee, it got me stuck. The rain was amazing, it's how I keep blazing. It's how up in the doors, hoping to the days and up the past, so that's a rotation. Hypnotic looking at people, that's a taster. Life is something I'm whipping, that's a savior. Best thing great out to get your paper. Hot off the ground instead of skyscraper. Pull out. We go for something clear, we ain't done. Come on, y'all, we ain't done. Come on, y'all, we ain't done. So, before I get out of here, I'm gonna introduce the man, right? So, on saxophone, he goes by the name of Aries, right? And on bass, we got Dakota. Hey. Filling in on the keys, we got Sunra. And with the camera in his hand, that's Aaron. He usually got a trumpet. Hey. Shout out to Sonny and Cole who couldn't be here tonight. And to my right, the MD. He go by the name of Drew. We are Sonny Killing.
you know what you know, man. Hey, man, this was dope. I loved it. I loved it. Thank y'all, man, so much, bro. I'm over here feeling it. Thank y'all for letting me take y'all time up, man. And thank y'all for coming on, bro. Love, man. Love, man. Always. They can check you out. Next show is
actually on Thursday. Support my brothers, the Cosmic Jaywalkers, Thursday at Pork Chop. Please follow me on my social medias. I will be dropping a link for that event. The tickets are $15 this Thursday. Then Friday, Overflow Coffee. It's free. 1449 South Michigan Avenue. Music to My Soul, Battle of the Band, Sonic Killing is headlining that in November. All November, you can catch us at Black Barrel Lounge, right on the corner of North Avenue in Cleveland and Chicago, Illinois, and Old Town.
Chi-Town. And then y'all got an event coming up when?
Cosmic Jaywalkers.
Oh,
Thursday.
That's Thursday. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no doubt. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. This one's getting run again. But y'all, thank you, man. And we are out of here.
But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.